you want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget this happens more and more now.
So let's start the stream. I'm gonna sit down and talk a little bit because it's VTuber takeover. So I figured I would take the opportunity to be like, hey, put all my avatars on the screen and show them off for a little bit. From left to right, we have Burb, King, and Uwu. If you've been following this channel for a bit, you would tell that I use them when I play different games. And there is a pattern to what decides which one I bust out when. And yeah, one part of the challenge, or one little gimmick thing to be for everyone to try and guess and figure it out. But there is a pattern to it. King may not be as evident because I haven't used King in as many games as I have the other two. But yeah, these are my three avatars. I use them for different situations or different games. And let's start this one up. Alright. I jumped in, played a little bit to test audio and stuff.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Hello? Anyone here?
Pretty low security at this place. Let's see. Just a reminder, certain objects are not allowed in the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder of prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, number 2 pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of archival concept. An example, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles, all material under Bureau of Investigation is to be brought in through private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, notify your supervisor immediately. Specifically want me to narc out my coworkers. Let's see. Staffing surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted and redacted again. The expenditure summary, huh? Office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted again. Mold removal. Oh, that's not a good sign. We don't serve food here? I don't think so. So why would mold
This
removal?
seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Oh, I thought I could kick off the table. Oh, well. Our bureau at work. And our director.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
There we go. Want to get to the part of knocking stuff over? Love doing that in my tests. Okay. What are you? That's a big redacted. Some dude stuck in shark in his shoes. Although secure in his shoes, he didn't have permission to. So, procedure warranted shooting to kill. I don't think the job's done yet because that paper said good luck. Alright, we need to find a man sneaking a shark around here somewhere. Bureau of Control, hello. As you should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland. Not to be confused with Mr. Kirkland, who owns Costco, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Who just puts it best? At least put wish you. Wish you the best.
Hello? Hey, excuse...
What's up?
There you are. You are here about the job.
Yeah.
Janitor's assistant.
What's up,
You
boss?
need to go to the interview.
Saw your portrait on the
Go
way in.
that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Oh, I didn't realize if you hang around, there's more dialogue. For the sake of sound tests, I just run on ahead. Also, I was thinking that face line, right? Oh well, later, boss. Later, future boss.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I love the oppressive use of red in the scene. Oh. The N, or the T borrows from the N. Interesting.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Yeah. I know I'm creating more work for myself, but it'll all be worth it later. Hello?
Shit.
I'm here for the job interview.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Oh, no time like the present.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Oh, I think they realized I lied on the job interview and are pissed, or resume and are pissed.
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Damn it. Need more of a running start. Oh. Or wait for them to give me a platform. Either or. Oh, seize crouch. Huh. Not the worst job interview I've ever had.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Damn, they even put the spray on the wall. Damn, that's nuts. Oh, it's not safe.
What is that? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
Oh, these guys are weaker than the tutorial enemies. Oh. No, wait, this is the right direction. Yeah, I thought for a second things were mirrored. Never mind.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
That way. Well, I was gonna say you're safe now. I guess you still are if you're alive up there.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
so much trouble with this guy the first time I ever tried this game way back when. I need distance on him. I was hoping blasting his face would keep him pinned down enough, but not quite. Okay, it remembers me doing that.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Oh, does the boss not appear if I don't hop down?
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
I'm your boss now.
Are you still...
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I wonder why specifically 6 people for those shelters, though. As the max
Director
occupancy.
Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow, this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Let's try to not explode your brain.
Come on. It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Yeah, it kinda sucks to find something you're always looking for in the middle of it being destroyed.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
Also, Ordinary? That's the name of the town? Sounds like it's in Rhode Island. Oh, was there anything in this room? Alright, we got some documents. Oh, weapons and mods. Do spread. How do I equip? Okay, maybe I haven't unlocked that ability yet. Oh, that sounds good to me. Can I equip multiple? Hang on. No, that's... Whoa. There we go. Okay, I can only equip one. Looks like later I'll have a max of 3.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Hey, that's my job, fucker. I'm putting a stop to this right now. I won't let you take my job away from me. Can I not go into there? Is there anything down here? not have clearance level. Containment procedure, no unique procedures required. Description, object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows parautilitarians to redacted. The object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of director, probably. The object will determine whether they apply or are appropriate to be director. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the Russian roulette. The criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history. Redacted, Mornier, Excalibur, Verunastra, all weapons used in myth and legend, probably, of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. This agent This manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in many corrupted agents flowing through the Bureau. His agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hits have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate his corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, his agents disappeared, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into purely resonant form. Research is ongoing, referring to file redacted for full report. The His resonance is a field, the His resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. His barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. One, destroy multiple concentrated resistance sources found in the vicinity, destroy the His entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-concentrated sources of His resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of His resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference considering the His? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the His? To what degree is it watching and planning? Vertifile redacted for full report. His guard, internal security, His take advantage of that. Serenishi bullpup rifles, shotguns, no observed her natural abilities. The exception that certain His guards are protected by shielding of dense His resonance capable of stopping bullets. His shielding, result of His corruption, mature. Okay. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. The only person you should fail is yourself. Control points are locations of the Bureau identified as being vital junctions with the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to find control points, calling them nerve junctures or teleportation points or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The most common factor of these three theories So the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the old house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the old house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. In order to control Herb, the Live 2D avatar, I need to not have my glasses on, so the camera can recognize me blinking. This can make reading a bit difficult sometimes, a bit blurry. Yeah, we've read this one. Here we go. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, the area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green, stable. Yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. This implies that they can be found, that they can understand or identify when the building is going to shift. Sometimes, not all the time. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. Rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. And this is the... Yeah, this is the...
Objects of power can cause or be result.
Okay. Well, I do love these. I don't want to stay too long out of the action. It's 1:18. I might fall asleep. I kid. Though I was feeling my energy sap the more I was focusing on reading. Again, just because of the time, not the game. I'm enjoying the hell out of this paranatural stuff.
Yes, it's overpowering here.
Alright, I was right to not go that way.
Near it. With you on that.
All air must be eaten. I love this nonsense. It ultimately works out to nothing, but it sounds intimidating. Oh, I just read about you. Oh, there's something I should try real quick. $15 shots until I'm completely out. Alright. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Can I... Ah, I click there. Oh, I thought I saw a person here. Weird.
Communications. We're on the right track.
You good? What the hell did you piss off?
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Oh, that took way more health out of me than I thought it did. Logging disk / nuke can be bound to gain launch and telekinesis. Oh.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
I see. I see, it's a soft, or it's a lock on. Really? Okay, there we go. Oh, got an achievement for the telekinesis.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Nice. Can I...